to the morning. As soon as I get up out of this bed, I'm trying to take the morning. As soon as I get up out of this bed, I'm trying to make it up. It's the line. Hey y'all, and welcome back. I had just woke up and you can see the evidence. Back to my channel. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and leave your comments down below. Today it's just gonna be a real chill vlog because your girl's not feeling good. Don't mind my hair. I did it, got hot, my hair poofed up. I'm gonna have to redo it, but at the moment I will be getting ready for work. But for one, I end up getting my period. And ladies, y'all all know how it is. I don't know about the ones that got the short periods and don't have pain, but I'm talking about us, the ones with the pain. They gotta lay in bed in order to get right, or drink teas and painkillers and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just a lot. So at this moment, I'm just up because I woke up planning to go to work, but it is what it is. But at the moment, not only am I dealing with that, but it's snowing outside. Now, it might have stopped, but there's so much snow on the ground, and it's, let me see, it is 18 degrees. And this is just early in the morning. Granted, it's saying it's going to be a little bit higher later on, but it's not guaranteed. Let's just take a look outside to see the damage. This is what she's looking like. I don't know if you guys can see, but my God. So with that being said, yeah, it was gonna be looking real iffy about me going out because not only do I not feel good, but it's snowing out and it's not even like fully shoveled enough to where it's like, okay, I know when we start driving, it's gonna be straight. Like, no. I don't even trust that on the ground. I don't see no salt. I don't see no sprinkle of faith on that. I'm not even gonna put my life in danger. So none of that's happening. I'm just gonna be laying in bed. I'm gonna have to see what tomorrow's agenda is gonna be, because if it's the same where I'm not feeling good and outside still looks atrocious, I will still be here. I will still be here. I'm not even kidding. That job could wait. My life is more important. My health is more important. So, oh, how do y'all feel about everything? Like with TikTok, when TikTok was being banned, it was like a sad moment because that's the one app that I continuously went on, other than like YouTube and Instagram. But that was like the main one that was going on because it was laughter, it was tea, it was tutorials, it was just everything wrapped in one package under a certain amount of minutes, right? But then when it was getting banned, I was just kind of just like, you know what? It's getting banned. I don't think it's gonna last. I'm gonna be real. I was one of those people that didn't think it was gonna last because I'm just like, for it to be wanted to be banned off one thing, you have so many apps that's being used that are based off that one thing as well. It's kind of like, you're not making any sense. Like, I'm already seeing the plan behind it. I'm not falling for it. And when it did happen, I was like, okay, like, I'm just gonna revert to just being consistent on YouTube and Instagram. But literally, it wasn't even like a full 24 hours. It came back, and I was just like, after all that, people was holding like funerals. People were telling their secrets. People were ready to fight. Were fighting. People were just carrying on. Like, you know, like when it's the last day of school, y'all just wild out. That's how it was on TikTok, and then it literally came back less than 24 hours later. Literally, it wasn't even a full 24 hours. Like, I literally woke up, took a shower, I did all the things. And then literally as I was sitting there eating lunch, it came back and I was just like, and then the message that popped up, I'm not even gonna go into full detail because I'm just like, I don't want to get into political stuff. I don't want to stir nothing up, but people ain't slick. We seen right through it. It was just a matter of time. And no, that person will not be getting any attention or praises from me. And that just is what it is. Deal with it. Argue with your mama. But that itself, it was just like, wow. Like, wow. I really started to know the effect. Like, let me tell y'all a story. So, when TikTok first came out, I was one of those people like, okay, like another app I'm not going to use. I'm going to use Instagram and YouTube. When it started to grow more and more, people would say certain stuff to me and I would not understand what they were saying. I was just like, I'm like, it's on TikTok. I'm like, okay. Like, I'm not using TikTok. You're like, oh, you need to get on TikTok. You need to get on TikTok. I will not. And so eventually, I think like it might have been 2021, maybe 2022, somewhere around that area, where I finally got on TikTok because people just kept convincing me to just try it out and like it because you're gonna like it, you're gonna like it, it's funny, it's funny. By the time I got on there, I sat at that app and was just like, what is this? Because I was seeing a whole lot of this and not enough this, and I was just like, this isn't funny. And our cadence, how we move, the dance, it was just kind of like, clearly, I don't want to get into that either because people gonna get upset. But once I started to see like more of this, and then that's when like the whole issue of creators taking from creators, I was like, I know I'm not tweaking because it's like, why are getting check marks and going on TV shows and movies and premieres and all types of stuff, concerts, getting opportunities of dance moves, clearly they did not create, because when I end up seeing the original, because that's when they started popping up original, when I started seeing original videos, and it was with actual like swag, original moves, like rhythm, I was like, oh, I see what this kind of app is. And what's shocking me is how many, like, granted, like, we kind of grew to love the app for like the funny memes and videos and stuff like that, but it was like, what happened to the hunger? What happened to the wanting to the change? What happened to wanting something new for us? Like, when we started seeing how the app was treating, how the app was treating us compared to them, the opportunities and originality and pushing of content to get more people, like more audience, there was a whole discussion of having our own app being created with the same cadence, but just new and better opportunities, and then it just went away. And then I'm seeing, you know, a lot of y'all, especially the ones that I was arguing about not getting opportunities on the app, carrying on, crying on the app because it was getting banned, fake funerals. Like, when I tell you, it took me by shock because I was like, oh. But then I had to remember a lot of people were getting their income from the app. I had to remember that a lot of people put their personal business on the app as an outlet. And so people kind of grew a connection to the app as like a normal, like, not even the app, but like more so the audience. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, side eye, but okay, I get it. But too much is just going on. First, you got the California fires, which my condolences to the people who lost their family members, who lost their lives. Prayers to the people who lost their homes, their cars. Sending prayers to y'all because that in itself was just sad to see that, you know, that escalated the way it did. And it didn't make it any better when a lot of people were adding on to it by setting fire themselves. That was just ridiculous in itself. So condolences and sending prayers to people from California. I believe it was mostly the LA area, but I'm just saying it overall because I'm not in it. And I don't know the specifics of the area, so I don't want to be that person who's not from that area giving wrong facts. Sending it to all over California and the people who endured the fires, the damages, and the losses. So sending love to you guys, and hopefully you guys can recover quickly. Even though I know it's not possible because there was so much damage, but I'm sending my prayers. So first that started kicking off, like literally early January. And previously, but before that, prior to that, it was obviously to talk about the band, but it was kind of just like, okay, whatever. Like, we don't know if it's going to happen, whatever. But then the fire started happening. Then we started getting more open eyes to a lot of cases that started to go viral that I did not honestly hear about. And if I heard about it, it was kind of just like swept under the rug. There is an Isaiah Harris case that's going on at the moment. A 13-year-old missing, who I believe they said was 12 at the time. She's missing. And all fingers, eyes, and toes point to this evil person. I'm not gonna even say his name because he does not deserve any type of, you know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it because hopefully more eyes and more ears and more fingers and toes and palms get put on this man. This weirdo, this scum, this evil person is Jarvis Butts. I believe at the time he might have been 40 or younger, but they're listing it as 41. They're listing him as a suspect in her missing case, which they deem to be a murder because they have all the how do you say this? They have all the information they need to point to him and his his motive to possibly. Not only did he groom the girl, but he R-worded the girl, and they had a consistent, I wouldn't even call it a relationship because the girl was 13 and he was 41. Like, let's keep it real. Like, it's just a weird, sad situation. I done seen a text. I done seen videos of, her personality on social media. And then the people who were supposed to be taking care of her and protecting her, they did not protect her. And it's most likely that they knew. Not even most likely, they did know. When it comes down to cases with kids and the family knowing and helping and lying and moving very foul, I don't play that. And it made me sick to my stomach. And this case has really taken over and just broke my heart, because I hear a lot of cases over time, over the years of me like growing up. I would hear cases, and those would break my heart, make me hurt. But this one right here, for some reason, and then to find out that most likely she was pregnant by him. And then he won't even give information on where her body is. Then you have some of her own family members who are out here still supporting him. And so then that happened, that case took over. And mostly it was spread through TikTok because it would show the cases and just everything. And then eventually the ban happened. January has really been full of surprises, good and bad. It's just crazy. This is how we started out 2025. I ain't gonna lie, this is crazy. But now that it's back, I'm not even gonna lie, it doesn't feel normal to use anymore. Like, I kind of like go there here and there, but even when it came back, I not once sat there. I was just scrolling. I was kind of just like, let me let all the people, let all that die down. People coming back. You know how that go. And maybe I'll start like looking at it here and there, but I don't even feel comfortable using it. Like, I don't know, something about how fast it came back. And then the oohs and ahs and praises, I'm just like, something's about to happen. But what I can say I'm looking forward to this month is I do plan on setting up a birthday shoot, which is why my hair is like this. Of course, it's gonna get done, or I should say redone, because it was flattened. But when you in a room and you start sweating during your sleep, we all know what happens. So I'm gonna have to redo it. And then next is my birthday. My birthday is January 29th. I guess if anyone probably doesn't know and wants to know, that means I'm an Aquarius. I don't really stick to the code. I find funny memes on it because sometimes it could be like relatable, but I don't do the whole zodiac sign things like how it was back in the day where everybody was like, what's that sign? What's your sign? Like, I don't do that. So if you want to know and if you're into it, I'm an Aquarius. But I'll be turning 26. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm excited. Usually I'm not as excited for my birthday. It's just kind of like, okay, my birthday's coming. What am I gonna do? Okay, it came, it left. But I think now, because I'm getting older, it's just more like, wow, like, I'm 26. When I was 13, I didn't even think about that. When I was 9, I didn't even think about that. Like, when I heard people say they were 25 or 26, I would be like, oh, y'all old. But now that I'm that age, it's just like, I'm still young, but I'm getting old. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm getting old. Like, these years are passing by so fast. It's like, stop, just slow down. Let me breathe for a second. I was just 25. Let me breathe. Let me let it marinate. But yeah, so I might watch a little TV. I might go on my laptop. I might, and I should probably just lay down and go to sleep and finish out my sleep because I did wake up early for work. But since that's not happening, I don't want to waste away my morning by just being up. I want to really give my body fully rest because getting your period is very stressful on your body, especially when you're cramping and stuff. So even though it's not fully happening, I do still feel something.
Eternity later.
Hey y'all, so today is January 25th at 10:47 a.m. 4 days before my birthday. I'm super excited. Um, and before I continue, because I feel judgment through the screen, yes, I look the way I look. I done took a shower, washed my face, brushed my teeth. I'm feeling very clean, very fresh. And my hair may not look like it, but it is what it is. So don't judge me. And yes, I got my muumuu on. I'm comfortable. Okay? Now that we're on the same page, and y'all know how I give it up. Resuming. So, my birthday is in 4 days, and I'm truly blessed. I'm going to be 26 years old. I remember a time when I first turned 21. New, fresh, hot thing on the scene. What a time. But anyways, so with that being said, I done got my nails done. I don't know if you guys can see it. You know how cameras be. It's red. Wow. It's red. You know, I love red. I love the way it looks on my hands and matches with my tone, my complexion. So got me some red. Today is gonna be a very eventful day because I don't know if I mentioned in the last clip, but I wanted to set up like a birthday photo shoot. So that is set for Monday. Hopefully, if everything goes well, it's set for Monday and it'll be done that day before my birthday so I could be able to post the pictures and just show off, you know, how I get down, how I give it up. But so with that being said, for today I have to go shopping for some pieces because I feel like even though I had outfit ideas in my mind, it switched like 10 different times. It literally switched 10 different times. I didn't know if I wanted to do it this way or that way, or, you know, take it down or turn it up, you know what I mean? And with those in mind, so close to your birthday especially, I had this plan like a month or two in advance. But this is like my real like first photography shoot. And so I just kept switching up ideas on what I wanted to do, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna stick to how like I am, and how I dress, but I wanted to amp it up more. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna give like a little hint for you guys to kind of keep in mind. I might show little pieces, I might, but we'll see towards as it gets closer to the photo shoot. I might bring you guys along, but just like a little hint, it's gonna be very much tomboy 2000s tomboy chic. Like it's gonna give that type of vibe. Hopefully if I can find the pieces I need, it'll give that vibe. So that's set for Monday. So I gotta find that today. And as far as the hair goes, I know it looks crazy under here because I have a t-shirt on. Yeah, I have to wash my scarves and my bonnet because I just be prolonging it. So I had to throw on a t-shirt. And I bought this, what's it called? U part or V part? Something part wig where I have a leave out, and I'm just gonna have that on. But here's the thing. So I wanted to go about it by just wearing the hair as is with the leave out, boom. But I'm like, I'm a Tom girl. You know what I mean? And like the sweats, I like the hats. I love hats. Like I love collector hats. So for me, I felt like maybe I can add just length. You know what I'm saying? But not be too focused on like the front part. So I'm just gonna have like a deep side part, wear the V part wig, have it come down, probably flat iron it real good. But because I'm wearing a hat, because like I said, I'm into hats, I bought a hat that's super dope, super cute. It's basic, but the color theme is just so perfect because I'm gonna give another hint. It's green. And I love green, so the vibe of this photo shoot, the vibe I'm trying to give is it's gonna play out in the pictures. It's gonna play out once I show you guys the outfit and everything together. So I'm so excited, but I'm also nervous. But when these pieces come together, it's gonna look dope. Of course, I'm gonna do my makeup, but it's gonna be very light because I don't like heavy makeup. But yeah, hopefully, if my battery does not die on me at this moment, I can show you guys the things that I pick up. But if it does, I'll come back another time and I'll show you guys everything that I picked up. And I'll give a review on the movie as well that we're going to be seeing, which is One of These Days or One of Them Days by Kiki Palmer and SZA. One of those two. Yeah, and I'm going to review it and tell you guys how good it was. I saw clips on TikTok, but I don't want it to ruin it for me. So I'm going to go and see it with one of our friends later on tonight. And I'm going to tell you guys all about it. So see you later. So this is going to be like a last minute add-in because I forgot to review. But the movie was really good. It was really, really good. I was actually shocked. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Only because it was my first time seeing SZA on film. And with a lot of actresses and actors, you could kind of see the relationship play out on film. But when it comes to musicians and influencers and people of that nature coming into acting, sometimes it could be thrown off because just like this isn't your field. But with her, she did an amazing job. She really killed her character. Kiki Palmer killed it as well. Cat Williams was hilarious. And I have to say, honestly, 10 out of 10, I do recommend. So if you guys haven't seen it, make sure to see it while it is still in theaters. And it's worth it. It's honestly worth it. It's honestly worth the watch. Get your snacks, get your popcorn, and be prepared to laugh. So I'm rushing out of the door right now. I'm on the way to the photo shoot. Hopefully you guys got like a little good picture of my makeup, because so I was really rushing. I thought I had enough time, and literally time started to just tick. So I did my makeup, I did my hair. I'm gonna be wearing a hat on top, but I'll show you guys when I get to the studio, my outfit and everything pieced together. I might get some of it vlogged, I might not. We'll see when we get there, but yeah, I'm a little nervous, but we got this. All right, bye. So it is the next day after the photo shoot. That went really well. I'm super excited to show you guys. I was not able to record everything on my own because I was really kind of just like tuned in and just like trying to focus, make sure I did everything right, everything I need to do, the poses I wanted to do, make sure my outfit was together. My friend came with me for my work, so she helped bring the energy that I needed because I was super nervous. She recorded some of the behind the scenes, so you guys will be able to see behind the scenes as well as the pictures that I'm just so in love with. I'm gonna make sure I shout out my boy Mitri. Let me actually put in his info. Instagram is YVNG_flicks. with an S. I know people like to do Z and all that type of stuff. Yeah, so it's YVNG_flicks. I'll probably put it right here or maybe in the description. I'll see how this gets pieced together, but yeah, he's a very, very good photographer and he did an amazing job. I've known him for some time now, actually, because we used to work together. So that's my twin and we locked in. For real, for real. But I'm super excited to show you guys the pictures. Yeah, I'm just going to end off the vlog right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe as well. And leave your comments down below on what else you guys would like to see. And thank you guys so much for watching. So
Let's just wait till the morning.